Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls Online. So if you ever skipped the tutorial at the start and you got the Elsweyr expansion, you basically end up out here, I think just outside these doors here. So that's where we left off last time, and so yeah, this is part 2, I guess. I don't really label my episodes. Well, I label them in the video, but usually not on here because I've actually made a mistake and got them upside down, backwards, left and right, you know, some crazy stuff out there. Has no value, and yet I still pick it up. Ooh, lockpicks. They can have some value. Anyway, so let's go over here. So this is a way shrine. This is how you get around the world, basically. You can click this and basically travel, fast travel for free if you click one of these, and you just go here, for example, or here. It doesn't matter. Now, keep in mind that you can travel as well just on the map itself, but it costs you. And I think it's scale, so like the higher you get, the more it costs kind of thing. But I usually go to one of these just because I like to save all my pennies in a sense. It's just how I roll. So I'm seeing there's a quest over here somewhere. It looks like there's one just right here. Here we go.
No, greetings, Walker. You are not also going to the Abode of Ignominy, are you? As its name implies, it is a moonless place full of forgotten secrets.
What seems to be the concern?
This one saw a stranger setting up camp outside the cave nearby.
A stranger?
Local legend says that Mafala worshippers used to lurk there. Raising dead too, I think. To venture so close to such a place, it does not seem wise.
What did this person look like?
A Khajiit woman. Cathay by the look of her. She wore the attire of a sorcerer. But then I could put on a tin crown and claim that I am an emperor. She stays there heedlessly, or lingers with bad intentions. Either way, no good can come of it.
Alright, I'll look into it. So, we will look into it with my eyes. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, birdie thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot no top. I got rid of it because it didn't provide any armor, and it just was going to take up my space eventually, so I just ripped it off. We're going a bikini model here. What was that thing? Huh, I don't know. I heard it again. What is that? Oh, it's like a little fox thing. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, so we're going over here. Looks like there's another quest here, too. Oh, no, this might be related to the...
Who are you? Did Caldathir send you? Well, don't even try to stop me.
No one sent me. What are you doing?
Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Naramako, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiit mage.
Oh my.
Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping.
Oh, wow. What are you looking for specifically?
You mean to help? Well, I guess there's no harm in delegating. According to my research, a powerful wizard named Marzulajo used this place as his laboratory. If you find his notes and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted.
Fair enough. I'll gather the Mazuju's notes and memory stones.
Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued Caldathir's face.
Oh my.
It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully.
Okay. So, can you take stuff yet? I notice a lot more things in this world seem to be, like, you can seem to be able to steal things more often. I feel like these would have normally had stolen... Ooh, dagger. Well, I would like to do a dagger dual wielding eventually, so that's not so bad. I could even get the skill for it just to even activate it, so I'm leveling the tree. So that might not be actually a bad idea. So this is a delve. These are like, I guess, public kind of small dungeons in a sense. I think there's even bigger sized ones later on, but yeah. We'll figure it out. There you go. And, ow. What the heck is this? Hold on. Ow. I had, ouch, that was hard. My head it's full of a lot of swollen bumps. I got eaten by black flies. You know, I was smart. I wore, you know, protective, you know, long sleeve, long pants, and it's like 30 degrees outside. And yet, the black flies ate my skull, like, to bits, basically. So now I got a million bumps on my head. Thankfully, though, because I have pretty bad outdoor allergies and things like that, you can probably hear me sometimes my breathing or whatever. I try not to, you know, make it so noticeable, but it happens from time to time. Anyways, because my allergy medicine helps prevent like itching and helps bring down the swelling and stuff like that, it also has that effect with the bug bites. So honestly, bug bites are actually not as bad to me than they would be to most people out there, because they're not taking, you know, like an allergy medicine all the time. Ooh, a fragment. Oh, hello.
Ah, Rolla K. A land of fertile valleys and grand hills. But enough about Rajin's past romances, yes?
I don't know why I'm opening these all. I have no clue what this guy is up to, but that's it, I guess. Okay. There you go. Okay, so things are getting increased, of course. How many skill points do I have? I have 0, so I'm not going to worry about the dagger thing right this second anyways. So if we go through here, so we came in here, we got all this, so we have to go all the way. Okay, so we're doing a big, it's a pretty nice size, 12 actually. Okay, I'm going to change one thing here. I'm used to click spam on 2, not 1, and 1 is more unique sometimes, so I notice I keep hitting 1 instead, so I'm just going to flip it around here. There you go. So that thing did... Oh, that was weird. That was a bit of a delayed animation. There you go. And am I still under attack, or is my map just being a butt? Guess it was just being a butt. Okay. I guess this game has a max...
Sugar Snout, my sweet boy. I don't... It's not fair. You were so young. So young.
VSync is off, and the game only has a max of 100 FPS. So I have 144 hertz monitor. Sorry, hertz. Yeah, but I'm not taking the effect because of the damn game has some kind of limit on it. I could probably fix it through a special config, which I might do later. But I mean, it still plays better than 60 hertz monitor, right? Because I mean, it's playing at 100, but my own eyesight, the higher the better, just because my eyes get triggered at like lower, like at 60. You know how people tell you, oh, you can't see any higher than 60 FPS and stuff like that. Well, there's a truth to that and a non-truth. I mean, this is where you fix the hertz up, and then you do see higher than that. But my eyes themselves get affected by lower than that, mostly because I'm quite blind in a sense. So what ends up happening is, you know, you'll see slight lag between the frames, delays here and there, especially when moving fast, and that causes my eyes just can't adapt to it well. So these guys were actually like kicking my butt. But so basically, yeah, moral of the story is I'm a bit blind, and it definitely helps to have the higher frames there. So, oh yeah, there's a food here. I might as well eat it. Saves up our space, and basically it's just a buff item, so it'll let you regen a little faster, things like that. Wait, so I moved out of the way, but they moved to get me anyways? That was interesting. I feel like the AI is a little smarter in this content. Anyways, I guess we're going this way. Ow. There you go. We just leveled. Cool. Let's put the dagger in then for a moment. Because I want to level that up just enough so we can get a... There you go.
No, Sugar Snout! Stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy! This isn't you!
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and claim our points. Yay! Oh, you get some armor out of this. We'll go... We should probably be wearing leather anyway, so we'll just put it in there. And then apparently we have this guy who's being very rude right now. Knock him on his feet. Okay. So, now if we go to K, we should have... Ooh, I wonder if I need another one for the dual wield, to be honest. It might not work. We'll try a bit more here and see what happens, but... Yeah, it looks like it's not going to work for the triggering. I need another weapon to dual wield, I guess. Okay. Wait, have we missed anything? I don't think so. Good. Ow. Not that really hurt that much, but still. I like to say ow. Okay. I can get it in fast enough. Kind of screwed up with the rolling there. Go. Okay. Oddly enough, even though I'm not dual wielding, I just have the one dagger, it's actually pretty decent. So, here's this room. This looks like there could be a boss related in this room. Okay. Oh, here we go. There you go. I guess... Oh, yeah, there you go. Completed... Is that what this place is called? I guess so. So, if that was the... Yeah, the name of the place, then yeah, we did it. Did we get any... No. What is this thing? Medium waist... Oh, waist armor. Maximum... Oh, awesome. Can't see all that. Free helmet thing. I guess we can put this on as well. Max stamina. This actually has... This one has max stamina enchant. This has... What does this even have? I'm so confused. It doesn't even make sense. I can't tell you. It doesn't make sense at all, does it? It's like... It has an enchant bar, but it has no, like, value thing on it. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh well. We'll just leave it alone. I'd rather keep the other one since it has stamina right to it, so... Okay, where are we going?
This is
Nice.
a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you'll get used to this new beginning.
Oh my. This is probably one of the things I like about ESO. So I'm a necromancer, right? I mean, you've played necromancers probably in a game before and kind of understand, or maybe usually understand what a necromancer is. Yet we're going for a stamina build, and we're going to use like stamina instead of magicka later on, and how we're going to be melee and bow instead of like a staff and wand, and that's kind of why I like ESO, letting you have that, kind of the creativity with the classes, which I really like. The only thing I would find in these games to make it slightly better, and this is my own personal thing, and that'll always be the case, is kind of like being everything in everything in one character. So sort of like how a RuneScape would work, sort of idea. I always like that a bit more, but it's a bit more rarer. It does exist in MMOs, but not as much. I think companies realize, though, they can make more money for more classes. Like, for example, this game has microtransactions, like every game does these days, and the microtransactions are usually not account-wide. They're character. So, if you want to buy one thing for one character and want it on another, you got to do it for them as well, usually. So, I guess that's one of the reasons. Also, replayability. People make alts because if you can do everything on one character, what's the point making an alt, right?
Please. I can fix this. I just need to paint a restraining word to... Stop! What are you doing, Zuriel? No, don't do that! Don't do that!
Oh my. Okay. But either way, you get used to it. It's just one of those things, kind of like a dream game more in that sense, is the ones that would have all the one in stats, kind of like this. But I still like it quite a bit, so. And I mean, you do have a lot of flexibility, right? You can be a tank, healer, DPS, things like that, so. Okay. I think I'm just killing everything for fun at this point. I think we might be done this place, actually. If you want to know if you really did it, I think that one boss was the boss. Yeah, you go out here, and mine is colored. Yours would be just, I think, pure, what is it, white, I guess? It would be whitish, where mine colors it. But if you didn't finish it, then it would look, well, I don't know if we can even see other ones. We might not be near them. Oh, I guess, no, that's a crafting one, I think. You're just going to have to believe me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't. Oh, this is the crafting thing. Oh, 3 traits required. Oh, crafting location. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. This is a crafting location as well. Okay. So I guess some of these shards, there could be like a 12 here, for example. Oh, yeah, there it is. So you can see it's grayed out a bit. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it works that way, but... Oh, is that a one-hand or two-hand mace? Okay, there you go. I mean, mace is probably not the best weapon here, but if it gets me my dual wield, then I'm happy with that. Dual wield, there we go. So now you have the dual wield ability. So because of that, what we can do here is go to dual wield, and we can put Fury, for example, on the hotbar. Just leave it there. And then we can go back to, say, a bow. I don't think I got any other cool bows. No. Okay, so I can go back to the bow now. And I could be working on the bow skill because, well, it's what you're actively using. But I also will be working on dual wield in the background, so it won't fall behind too much. Oh, we went a little too far here, my friends. Here we go. Okay. And then unfortunately you have to wait for a bit of a load screen. Just how things are, so. There we go.
Bright moons, you're back! Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones?
Yeah, but his work didn't turn out well. He resurrected a pet, Snash, and things went very poorly.
A Sench tiger? That's remarkable! If he managed that, the frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Kaldathir's face.
There we go.
I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions.
Did you not hear me before, woman?
Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science.
Oh my.
Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.
Yeah. I bet you won't. Oh, we leveled up again. Yeah. Ooh, a health ring set and racial skill line unlocked. Cool. So we'll commit the points there, and then it'll go to the next page. By the way, you could see, or at least I thought, oh, I didn't, there you go. You can see it tells you know what's coming up. So I think at level 10, you guys normally would get the mount unlocked, but we already have it unlocked, so we get it early. But, yeah, so we can go commit there, and then... So you unlock your racial skill line, which can be pretty useful. So, for example, reduce the cost of your weapon abilities by 2%, reduce the effectiveness of snares applied to you by 5%. So that's kind of a nice little buff. So might as well use up our skill points a bit there. And then you can upgrade these now. So you got your Flame Skull, right? So there's Venom Skull, and then there's Ricochet Skull, if I'm reading that right. Yeah, bounces around. So the Venom Skull, of course, doesn't sound as cool as that, but it converts it to a stamina ability and deals poison damage. Casting any Necromancer ability counts towards a third cast as well, so that's kind of cool. So basically, that'll use our stamina, and I'll keep the other one, this one for now, as our mana, and then that way we kind of get like, I would say you kind of get a bonus from both of them in a sense, just because you can use up both of the stats, right? So... It's nice we have a little horsey here. Might as well go after this soul shard over here. And we're going to go and visit this town as well, so... And my goal is to try to get all the content done in this zone completely if we can, so that'll be fun. Those are big guys. The nice thing about this is using a mount is even if mounts are... I mean, it's definitely faster, but I think the biggest thing that makes it nice is the... if you get into combat all of a sudden, your stamina's full, right? Because you don't use the same stamina from your mount to your character. So it helps a lot. And you can train it as well, so... I'll show you that. I guess we're going into town now anyway, so I'll show you how that's done. So I guess this is a side entrance probably to the town over here. Okay, let's see how we can do this here. So let's go to... okay, he's at the front. Let's do that first. I mean, honestly, we'll probably end the episode here and then continue next episode anyways. Looks like a ton of, like, fresh new quests here, so... We'll do this training and we'll grab the teleport point, Way Shrine. So you go to the stable master, and you can go view your stable here. And basically it costs you gold, which we can't even afford right now, oddly enough. So it costs you 250 gold, and you can do it each day. It's actually every 20 hours. And you can put 60% into all of them. So you actually would require 180 days, you know, if you did it every day, to basically get your maxed horse, which is very, very long. And this is where microtransactions come in. I would not, do it myself, but I think you can pay to have them all unlocked in a sense. But once again, it's per character, not per account. And this feature that you'd probably think would be per account is per character. And well, now you kind of understand why. So yeah, it's definitely a horrifying grind because it's basically you have to wait 180 days to max out your mount riding on your character, which is a lot. I guess the mindset is if you take a break from the game, you should try to log in each day and train your mount anyways, because that way, you can at least benefit from, at least you can benefit from it, right? But, yeah. It's just how it is, my friends. Just how it is. So we're going to get this Wayne Shrine. Oh, yeah, you only need to go near them. You don't have to actually touch them. He's kind of cool. Does he come out of the ground-ish? Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. And then I guess when we're in town here, I'll just quickly use a vendor and show you vendors. So this is not the main town, from my understanding, so there won't be a bank or anything here. This is like a small side town. We'll have a few things here and there, but the next town we go to probably would be like the main town, I assume. So we go to this merchant, and you can buy stuff, of course, from him, and of course you can sell some stuff. So you can sell this. So do you sell this or use it? I mean, it's up to you. Requires to create the blueprint itself. So it has a value of 64. You could sell it if you want. There's this cranberry stuff that has much, I'm just going to get rid of it. The iron dagger. Oh yeah, I forgot about the healing set. So basically, I'm just vendoring everything right now. I don't know why the sound's cutting out. It's kind of weird. We'll get rid of this. So I'm kind of plan to use this stuff right now. And what is this? Stamina. Ooh, it's better than what we're wearing, so we should probably equip. There you go. And this has a value of 100 or so you can sell that. This fragment, I guess this is for something else. And then you can go to your inventory, and we can open the ring set here. And then we'll equip those rings on. There you go. So if you have 2 of them, it adds the maximum health of 1522. But if you have 1 of them, they won't even add that. So if you replace one of those rings, you might as well be ready to replace both rings at that point, basically. And then I don't know how much gold we have. 325. My bar at the top says that, the Ender bar, I believe it's called. So we actually have enough to do the training now, so... So, view stable. What I personally would go is probably speed, stamina, and the carry capacity. Carry capacity is cool, though. I mean, that's 60. You see that's 60? So, over 60 days, you can get 60 more slots of inventory space. So, I mean, honestly, even that's a big deal, but I still think speed is just more important in the long run, personally. That's what I believe, so that's why we're going with that. Anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.